Hello my beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Esther and this is Sister. You're welcome to Sister. Today's tutorial I'll be showing us how to cut and sew this beautiful damask print gown. This is a masterpiece. Let me say the upper part is a dollman sleeve while the down part is a flare and it will be having a band. I went ahead to pleat my band. I don't want it straight like that, so I pleat it to just give it another touch. So guys, if this is your first time of seeing my channel and you've not subscribed, or if you've been seeing it and you've not subscribed, please go ahead and hit on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop a video. And guys, please, if you find this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and leave a comment on the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Support me, please don't forget to subscribe. Support a girl. So guys, let's go straight to the tutorial. So I'll be using this piece of paper to illustrate it because the fabric is too long. My camera will not be able to capture everything, so I'll be using this paper. Now I've got two pieces of paper, the back and front. The back will be having a zipper, so I'll go ahead and place the two together. I'll be cutting the two together. Now when you are to get the measurement for this, that is, you measure from the center of your back to the longest finger on your hand. Whatever you get there, multiply it by 2, and that will be the length that you use to cut the upper part. That is for the sleeve, for the upper part. Then the length from your shoulder to your half length, mine is 17.5. That 17.5, I will be taking out 2 inches because I will be putting a band, and the band will be a total of 2 inches. So I'll be taking out 2 inches from the 17.5 and I'll be left with 15.5. That 15.5, I will add 1 inch to that 15.5 and that will be 16.5. That 1 inch is to join my upper part to the band and to close the shoulder line. Now the only measurement we need for this upper part is your neckline. That is the only place that you are going to be cutting your neckline, and you'll be taking the measurement from your front pattern. So I will be taking my neckline 3 inches for the width, and the depth is 8 inches for both front and back. I use the same thing for the front and back. My neckline is a V. When cutting it, I'll cut it like this, just like you see me doing. The reason why I'm cutting it this way because of the zipper line. So you go ahead and cut it. The V should not reach the zipper line. So this is what you should be having for the back and the front. I cut out separate the back. You'll be having 2 pieces for the back and 1 piece for the front. This is what you should be having for your own. Now let me keep this one aside. This is how we are going to join it. Just a quick illustration on how to couple it together. From this point, I will mark inwards with 10 inches. Mark inwards 10 inches on the waistline like this. You go ahead and mark 10 inches inwards this way. Then you notch it on that area. This part that you mark, this is where you are going to sew and stop. From the opening of the sleeve part, you sew and stop on this 10 inches. So if I place the two like this, the front and the back, if I place them this way, and then I will sew it from that opening side, I will sew it down to that 10 inches. Then the remaining one will be, I'll gather it to my waist. Then close the shoulder line. Close the shoulder line. Also the two sides. And whatever you have there, you go ahead and gather it to your waist measurement. My waist measurement is 34 plus 2 inches for zipper allowance, that is 36. So I will gather it to my waist measurement this way. Then the sleeve opening, I will be putting elastic band there, a 1/2 inch elastic band. I will put it there. Then the elastic band, you use your short sleeve measurement, the short sleeve circumference. That's what you use to cut your elastic band, because if your client or if you wear it, you have to draw it to stop at where your short sleeve is. If your short sleeve is 8, you measure from your shoulder to that 8 and measure the round sleeve and use it to cut your band, your elastic. Then you insert it, and this is the band. My band, I'll be pleating the band, and I'll cut a lining for it. Now this one is for the down part. I'll fold the fabric this way, then fold it on bias or in a triangular form like this. Then you go ahead and use your waist circumference, divide by 4. Mine is 34, divided by 4, it gave me 8.5. That 8.5, I'll be adding 10 extra inches to that 8.5 because I'll be pleating the down part. So I need volume, I need more fabric. So I'll be adding 10 extra inches to the down part to cut this waist circumference. Then you mark your length, the length of your outfit. The length of my outfit, my client wants a 3/4 gown, so her 3/4 length is 44. I use 17.5 for the upper part, and the down part, the remaining is for the down part. Go ahead and cut it out like this, and this is what you should be having when you open it up. You should be having something like this. When you are attaching it, you go ahead and pleat it, and the kissing pleat will not be on the upper part, it will be facing, it will be on the wrong part, so that all the good side will just be a box, and the box will be on the center front. That is the style that she sent to me. The box will be on the center front, this way. This is how it will be. Now let me cut it on the main fabric. I folded my fabric into 4, both front and back block. Then the back will be having a zipper. The length is 16.5. 16.5. Let me cross check it, and this is exactly 16.5. Now I will go ahead and turn it and cut out the neckline, because it's just a neckline that will be cutting out from this. My neck width is 3 inches, the neck depth is 8 inches. Both the front and back is the same thing. The material that she brought for me, I don't even understand it. It's a damask kind of, but this one it frails a lot. It's just losing. So, and the neck width that I marked 3 inches, after I finished the outfit, I noticed that it was too wide. It was kind of too wide. I don't know what to call this material. I don't know what this material is for, but it look like damask. So this is what we should be having, and then I will mark where we are going to be closing. From the opening, that is the sleeve opening, I will be marking 10 inches. I used 10 inches for my own, but after I finished everything, attaching it to the band and everything, I noticed that it's kind of too long. So I will advise you use 5 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches or so. 5 to 6 inches is okay. Don't use 10 inches like I did. Mine is too long. That 10 inches is too long. If you are using a normal material and you want to cut the facing instead of lining, you can go ahead and cut your facing at this point. But I will be using a lining because the material, I don't understand the material. If I use a facing, everything will just frail out, will just be losing. So I'll be using a lining for my own, and here is my band. My band is 2 inches, right? So I cut 3 inches. If I use ½ inch to attach the upper part and ½ inch to the down part, I'll be left with exactly 2 inches. This is what I'm having. And I've got a lining for the band as well. And here is the down part. I've used a lining to turn it as well. I lined everything because the material is horrible. I don't know if I should use that word. I don't know if it's okay for me to use the word horrible. But the material is not good enough at all. So I've got a lining for the upper part as well. Where I went to get the lining, I could not get the same color, so I have to use 2 different colors. But I thank God that the colors that I'm using is in the fabric. Now I'll use it to turn the neckline, top stitch it and iron it down. This is what I'm having. I turned the both front and back neckline, and this is what I'm having. So what I'm going to do now is to pick the back, place it to the front, and sew the neckline, the shoulder line. I'm going to be, if you've been following me for a while now, you will know that this is how I always close my shoulder line. I like to hide my shoulder seam. I don't like it to be outside. So I will go ahead and close it like this and bring it to show us. And this is what we are having. You can see how neat this is. Very, very neat. The shoulder line is hidden. This is what you should be having for your own. I left this place open so that we see how I did it. The shoulder line, how I closed it. Close the lining and the main fabric separately this way. Then I went ahead to open the seam, the shoulder seam. I open it and then iron it open, so that when you turn the lining inward, everything will be neat and smooth on the right side. And this is what I'm having. This is what you should be having on your own as well. Now I will go ahead and marry the lining and the main fabric together. And now coming to the sides. First of all, what I will be doing here is to turn, before I close it from the opening, the sleeve opening to the 10 inches, I will first of all fold it once and fold it twice this way and sew it down. This way I'm creating a channel for my elastic. Remember I said I will be putting elastic on the sleeve, so I'll be using this ½ inch elastic for mine. You can go ahead and use a 1 inch elastic if you want, or you can even make a band. I use the fabric to create a band for it, and so if you don't want to use elastic, but I'll be using elastic for my own. And this is how I'll be doing it. I'll go ahead and fold it once, fold it twice. That is to say I'll be using 1 inch for this, and then insert my elastic. Measure where you will be pushing it to. If you wear the outfit, where you want, you are supposed to push it to your short sleeve length. You push it to where your short sleeve length is. So measure that area and use it to cut the elastic. Let me quickly go and stitch it down. And this is what I'm having after stitching it. Now my round sleeve circumference is 13 inches. I'll cut it into 2. for the two sleeve. Now I'll divide this one for the two sleeve. This is 26 inches. I'll divide it by 2. I use 1 for the other sleeve. I'll go ahead and insert it using my safety pin. When you are inserting it, make sure that you use your pin to secure it. I got carried away and everything went inside. I have to start all over again. So use your pin to secure it as you're inserting it, just like I'm doing here. Use a pin to secure it there, then insert everything. When you reach the other side, also use a pin to secure it and remove your safety pin. And this is what you should be having. Now I will take it and close it. From that elastic side, I will close it with the 9 inches now. It was 10 inches. I used 1 inch for the elastic. Now it's remaining 9 inches. Measure there to the 9 inches. But as I was saying, I realized that the 9 inches was too long. So I will advise you use like 5 inches or 6 inches should be okay for that part. Then you gather the remaining one to your waistline. I will quickly go and do that and bring it. And this is what we're having after closing it. Now this part that I've closed, you take it to your serger machine and overlock it. I turn it on the right side. This is what you should be having. This is what you should be having when you turn it to the right side. Can you see how neat and smooth my shoulder line is looking? I'm trying to adjust it so that we'll see. Now you fold the front into 2 and get the middle and notch the middle. You have to notch it. You have to notch the middle. You notch the middle for this upper part, then you notch the middle for the band as well, so that you attach everything properly. Now when you are gathering it or when you are pleating it, don't just start pleating it like this. Can we see how it will make your neckline to be folding? You want to maintain the shape of your neckline, so first of all you fold it like this way before you gather everything to your waist circumference. Then when my client put it on, this is how it should be looking. She put it on and push it to her short sleeve length. This is how it should be looking. Now on the other side, do the same thing that you did on this other side to maintain the shape of your neckline. Can we see the neckline is still relaxed? Then you pack it, fold it, gather it or pleat it to your waist, and this is how it should be looking. I'll quickly go ahead and do that and put it on my band. So this is what I'm having after attaching my band to it. First of all, I use the band to attach it to the band. Then I use the lining for the band to lining the band. And this is what I'm having. It's so neat. This way, the only seam that you'll be seeing on the band area is the seam that you use to attach the down part to. That's the only seam you'll be seeing. But if you cover your band with your lining before attaching it to the upper part, you'll be having two seams. So one of the upper seam is hidden. Now it's time for me to attach the down part. I'll go ahead and fold the down part into two to get the middle as well, and notch it just like I did with the other one. I'll get the middle and notch it. And this is how I will pleat it. The center front, this is how I will pleat it, because the box there is very big. This is how I will pleat it. That is the center. I will go ahead and do that, pleat it on it and bring it to show us. This is what we are having. I've pleated it on the down part. I'm trying to rush this. I don't want the video to be long. I'm rushing it. Please, you can watch over and over again. If you don't understand it at first, you will get it. It's very simple. And this is what we are having after attaching my zipper to it. This is what we are having, the final outcome. My mannequin does not have hands, so it's not, honestly, the mannequin, the camera is not doing justice to this outfit. This outfit is so beautiful. I love the outfit. It's so beautiful. So this brings us to the end of this tutorial, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched to this point, please give me a subscribe to my channel. Just subscribe, please, to support me. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share with your family and friends. Share with someone out there if you find it interesting. Share with someone so that they will also learn from it. And leave a comment on the comment section. Let me know what you think. Please engage on the comment section. Tell me what you think about this tutorial. Tell me what I did not do right, so that I will be better. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you wherever you're watching me from. God bless your nation. God bless Nigeria. Let's stay safe and show love to one another. Thank you, guys. Love you. See you all on my next video. Bye. Love you all. This is the back part. The mannequin, this is not the shape of the mannequin. This person is bigger than this mannequin, so it's just hanging, looking somehow on the mannequin, but it's actually beautiful. I just removed the pin that was holding it so that we see how the back looks like with the zipper. That's a V as well, and this is how it's looking like. The mannequin does not have sleeve, hands. If not, it would have really do justice to this outfit, but it's still looking fine anyway. Alright, so guys, see you in my next video. Bye.